Hi, I'm Becky Arnell, Telesystem Product and Training Specialist. Today we'll introduce you to several of the Polycom handsets supported by Telesystem. The Polycom 300 series phone is a great fit for all of your common areas, such as a kitchen, a hallway, or even a waiting room. Its 2-color display and 6 line keys give you access to all of the primary features your new hosted system has to offer. The Polycom VVX 300 series phone is equipped with a dynamic display. The top and bottom of the display show the status bar and soft keys. First, the status bar lines the top of your display. Its information may include the date, the time, and any missed call or voicemail notifications. Second, the soft keys line the bottom of the display. These keys change based on the state of your phone set. For example, while the phone is not already on a call, the first key will initiate a new call, as indicated by its label. On the other hand, when the phone is already on a live call, the first soft key is used to place the caller on hold. Paying attention to these dynamic keys is an important piece in understanding any available features. The middle display view varies based on the state of the phone, but regardless of the available view, you may toggle between all the others by pressing the home button. Pressing the home button will not interrupt a live call. First, the lines view. The lines view tends to be the most familiar because it's the phone's default display, meaning that it will be visible while your phone is idle. This view displays any lines built on your phone, as well as any customized favorites. These favorite buttons are also known as speed dials and will be discussed later in the directory section of this presentation. The home view displays quick access icons to features such as voicemail, directories, and do not disturb. To use these features, use the navigational buttons. The up, down, left, right keys select and highlight the desired features. Many of these features are discussed in the Other Features section of this presentation. The final view available appears only when you are on one or more phone calls. If you are on one phone call, the Active Call view appears. If you are on more than one, the Active Calls view appears. These active call views show information about the call in progress, including the phone number or extension, the line on which you're speaking, and how long you've been on the call. Notice that the soft keys that show while on a call differ than those that display when you are not on a phone call. If there are multiple calls in progress, the Active Calls view will picture each of the calls stacked with their corresponding information. While managing multiple calls, it's important to note that the soft keys below the call pertain only to the currently selected call. You can use the navigational buttons to select the call. For example, I'm now talking to a caller while keeping the other on hold. If I wish to resume the call that is now held and put my current call on hold, I must first use the navigational button to select the held call, then press the resume key. This will place the other call on hold automatically. Audio options. Use the plus and minus keys below the number pad to adjust the volume. While you're on a call, these adjust the volume of the audio mode you're currently using, such as the handset or the speaker. These keys will adjust the volume of the ringer when you are not on a phone call. Though handset mode is the most common way to speak to a caller, the speaker and headset modes are also available simply by pressing their associated buttons. The speaker mode is delivered to you by pressing the speaker button on the bottom right of the phone set. The headset mode is delivered by pressing the headset button on the bottom right of the phone set. To continue listening to your caller, but mute your side of the conversation, press the mute key found on the bottom right of the phone. When active, the button will be red. To turn this feature off, press the button again. To make a call, you may begin by doing one of the following. Pick up the handset, press the speaker button, press the headset button, or press the new call soft key. When you've done that, you may then input the phone number you wish to reach. To end a phone call, hang up the handset or press the end call soft key. Answering calls. When a new phone call is presented to you, your phone will ring and the display will show the caller ID information of the incoming call. To answer the incoming call, you may do one of the following. Pick up the handset, press the speaker button, press the headset button, or press the answer key on the phone display. When the call is answered, the screen will switch to show the active call screen automatically. If a second call comes in while you're already on the first, a few things will happen. You will hear a call waiting tone on the handset, speakerphone, or headset. The phone display will change to show you the details of the new incoming call. If you do wish to answer the second call, simply press the Answer soft key on the call screen as shown. This automatically places your first call on hold to answer the second. Remember, because you are now on more than one call, you'll notice that the active call screen shows information for both calls. Be sure to select the appropriate call before pressing a soft key. The first two features that may be used while on a live call are hold and park. Hold and park are features that allow you to place your caller either on a private or a shared hold. Placing a call on hold keeps it only on your phone set, in other words, a private hold. To place your current call on hold, press the hold button either in the soft key area or the hold button on the bottom left of the phone set labeled with the hold icon. To resume a held call, either press the resume soft key or the hold icon key on the bottom left of the phone set. Remember, while using hold, you are placing the call on hold on your phone only. If placing a call on your own line is not appropriate, you may place them in park instead. Calls may be parked on any valid system extension as long as the extension does not already hold a parked call. To place a call into park, press the More soft key twice. Then press the Park soft key that now shows in the soft key display. Input the extension on which you wish to park the call, then press the Enter soft key. You will hear a system message confirming that the call has been parked successfully. After the call is parked, any user may retrieve the parked call from any phone. This means that after you've parked a call, you will then simply call, go to the desk of, or simply page the user which you wish to retrieve the parked call. To retrieve a parked call, press the Pickup soft key, input the extension on which the parked call resides, press the Enter soft key, then wait for the system to retrieve the parked call. The next available feature you may wish to use while on a live call is Transfer. Transfer sends the call you're currently on somewhere else. There are 3 different ways to transfer a phone call. The Announce transfer, which allows you to talk to the third party before giving them the call, a blind transfer, which sends your call directly to the third party, or a voicemail transfer, which allows you to send your caller into another extension's voicemail box without ringing the phone first. Depending on your situation, each of the 3 types of transfers are very useful in getting your caller to the right destination. First, an Announce transfer allows you to speak privately with the third party before you send them the call. This allows you to make sure the receiving party is available and prepare them with any additional information about the caller. To perform an Announce transfer, first press the Transfer soft key at the bottom of your dynamic display, or the Transfer icon key on the left of the phone. Both of these keys can be used interchangeably. After you've pressed the Transfer button, input the phone number or extension for which you wish to send the call. Wait for the call to go through. When the third party answers, you may speak with them privately. If they can take the call, press the Transfer key again to complete the feature. If they cannot take the call, press the Cancel soft key to go back to the first caller. The second type of transfer is called a blind transfer. This allows you to send the call you have directly to another party without first announcing them. If the receiving party does not answer, the call will simply go to their voicemail box. To perform a blind transfer, hold down the Transfer soft key or icon key, then select the blind option from the list. Input the phone number or extension for which you wish to send the call. When the phone call information disappears from your phone, you may hang up. The final type of transfer is the voicemail transfer. It allows you to place your caller directly into an extension's voicemail box without ringing the extension's phone first. This is especially useful if you know that the person receiving the transfer is in a meeting for which they should not be disturbed, or on vacation and will not be able to answer the phone. To transfer a call directly into an extension's voicemail box, press the More soft key, then press the Send VM soft key. Input the extension of the phone you wish to send your caller to the voicemail, then press the Enter soft key. You will hear the system say, "Your call has been transferred. Thank you." Then notice the call disappears from your screen. Conference. While on a phone call, you may decide it's necessary to bridge in a third party so that all three persons may speak with each other at the same time. This is referred to as a conference call or a three-way phone call. To conference in a third party to your existing call, press the More soft key on the bottom of the display, then press the Conference soft key. This will place your first caller on hold while you bridge in the third. When the third party answers, you may talk with them privately and see if they can join the call. If they can, press Conference again. If they cannot, press the Cancel soft key to go back to the first caller. While on a conference call, the active call screen will note that you're on an active conference call as opposed to showing each individual caller. If you press the End Call soft key while on a conference call, this will transfer the other two callers to each other. Alternately, if you press the Split soft key, the phone will stop the conference call in order to place the other calls on hold on separate lines on your phone. Voicemail. If voicemail is enabled on your phone, it's important to set it up and manage the voicemail box. To manage your voicemail, press the message key labeled with an envelope icon on the bottom left of your phone, then press the Connect soft key. The first time you enter your voicemail, you will be required to set the voicemail box up with a unique PIN. If you do not know your default PIN, please see your system administrator or call Telesystem. Like many systems, the voicemail will speak a list of options with associated key presses to navigate to each. Simply listen for the desired function, then press the associated key on your keypad. For a map of all the available options, please see the telesystem.us resources section. New messages are indicated with a red blinking light on the top right of the phone set, as well as some visual indicators on the actual phone display. If you wish to receive voicemail messages to your email, this feature may be enabled in your online voicemail portal. For more information on this feature, please see the telesystem.us resources section. To access voicemail from the phone, press the Messages key on the bottom left of the phone set, which is labeled with an envelope icon. On the following screen, if you have more than one line available, select the desired line. Then press the Connect key. Your phone is equipped with several directories you will find useful. First, it's equipped with a contact directory that you may build with phone numbers that are useful to you. For example, you may want to add the phone number of a client you call frequently, so that you no longer have to look up their phone number. Second, the phone is equipped with a recent calls directory that lists your most recent missed, dialed, or received phone calls. To access either directory, press the Home button, then use the navigational buttons in the home display to select the directories option. You may then select the desired directory. First, the contact directory. The contact directory allows you to add, remove, modify, or dial a contact. To add a contact, press the Add soft key, then enter the contact's name and number in the fields provided. If you would like to make this entry a favorite, be sure to assign it an appropriate favorite index number before saving. Entries that have been assigned a favorite index number will show as a speed dial key in the lines view if there's space available. When you make, take, or miss calls, the caller ID information for each of these is stored in the recent calls list. This list makes it easy to review any missed calls or call someone back. If you've already missed at least one call, the lines view will show you that notification in its status bar. This notification will stay in the status bar until the recent calls list is accessed. While viewing this list, you may use the soft keys to dial this caller back or see more information about the call. When looking at the call info, you can even use the Save option to quickly save it directly to your contact directory. If you wish to forward all of your calls to an alternate destination, you may do so from your phone set. When this feature is enabled, calls will ring to this alternate destination instead of ringing your desk phone. This is useful, for example, if you're working from home for an extended period of time or wish to receive calls to your cell phone. The phone's forward options will allow you to forward all calls immediately or only when your phone is busy or not answered. Forwarding calls immediately is the most common ways to forward calls. To enable this forwarding, press the Home button to go to the Home view, then use the navigational buttons to select the forward option. Select the forwarding type you wish to enable, enter a forwarding number, then press Enable. When the immediate forward feature is enabled, the phone screen will indicate that this is active. When you wish to turn the feature off, return to the Home View Forward section, then choose the Disable option from the forwarding type. Do Not Disturb. The Do Not Disturb feature will send all incoming calls to your voicemail box rather than ringing your phone first. For example, if you are interviewing someone in your office, placing your phone into Do Not Disturb allows you to stop the disruption of any incoming calls. To turn this feature on, press the D&D soft key or associated D&D option in the Home view. If you have more than one line on your phone, select the line for which you wish to turn Do Not Disturb on, then press Enter. Notice that the line icon will change to remind you that Do Not Disturb is on. To turn this feature off, press the D&D soft key or associated D&D option in the Home view again. If you have more than one line available with this feature, you may choose which line to turn the feature on or off for. Intercom is an alternate way of dialing an extension. An intercom call is automatically answered by the receiving phone set. To initiate an intercom call, press the intercom soft key, then input the extension you wish to call. Press the Enter soft key. Your call will immediately be answered by that extension, broadcasting your voice through its speakerphone. If you find that your intercom call is not automatically answered, this may mean that the recipient has disallowed intercom calls or that they are already on a phone call.